There is a rising threat beyond fake identities, and synthetic fraud has entered a dangerous new phase. Instead of creating fake individuals, criminals now fabricate synthetic businesses, complete with forged documents, stolen data, and AI generated credentials to exploit financial systems at scale. For less than $150, fraudsters can register a fake company and extract over $100,000 through loans, credit lines, or supplier fraud. Welcome to Varindia News Hour. These synthetic entities blend real information, such as stolen EINs or officers' names, with fabricated corporate details. Because many state and global business registries do not verify identities or validate addresses, criminals can establish corporations in minutes. After building a brief trial of legitimacy, they execute bust-outs, disappearing after maxing out credit or defrauding vendors. The growth is explosive. Bun and Bread Street recorded a 150% surge in synthetic entity cases in just 1 year. In the UK, nearly 1 in 5 new company registrations may be fraudulent. The rise is powered by AI-generated paperwork, mass data breaches, and regulatory systems designed for convenience rather than fraud resistance. The impact is substantial. Financial institutions face major losses. Legitimate businesses suffer identity misuse and economic data becomes distorted. Sectors like finance, auto leasing, logistics, and heavy equipment are particularly vulnerable. To combat this threat, organizations must strengthen Know Your Business, that is KYB controls, deploy AI-based anomaly detection, and participate in shared fraud intelligence networks. Regulators must enforce stricter director ID verification and business registration checks. Synthetic business fraud is no longer emerging. It is here, expanding rapidly and reshaping the global fraud landscape. Only coordinated action and robust verification can curb this new era of organized financial crime. Let's look into today's headlines. Cognizant sets up AI lab and Moment Studio in Bengaluru to push enterprise AI. Cognizant has announced 2 major additions to its global innovation network with the opening of its India Artificial Intelligence Lab and a new Cognizant Moment Studio in Bengaluru. The move strengthens the company's broader AI builder strategy. The Bengaluru facility builds on Cognizant's existing AI lab in San Francisco, recognized for its patent activity and research output. The India expansion is part of the firm's 3-year, $1 billion generative AI investment announced in 2023. Tejas Networks bags 7 routing contracts for BharatNet Phase 3. Tejas Networks has emerged as the largest supplier of IP routing equipment for BharatNet Phase 3, with the Tata Group-owned telecom equipment maker securing contracts for 7 of the 12 project packages announced so far. Under these orders, the company will deploy more than 50,000 of its indigenously designed TJ1400 routers across 57,000 gram panchayats and 2,000 blocks in the 9 states and 5 union territories, including Bihar, Karnataka, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, and several northeastern states. Google and Apple roll out several emergency security updates. Apple and Google have released several software updates to protect against a hacking campaign targeting an unknown number of their users. Google released patches for a handful of security bugs in its Chrome browser, noting that one of the bugs was being actively exploited by hackers before the company had time to patch it. The tech giant further updated the page, saying that the bug was discovered by Apple's security engineering team and Google's threat analysis group. ServiceNow nearing deal to buy cybersecurity startup Armis. ServiceNow is in advanced talks to buy Armis, a cybersecurity startup, in a deal that may be valued as much as $7 billion. The deal could be announced in the coming days. The demand for advanced digital security services has been surging after a series of cyber attacks that cost billions in monetary losses and data leaks across the globe this year alone. Lawmakers have been calling it to make cyber resilience a board-level priority. Google's phone app rolls out a new expressive calling feature. Google has announced a new feature for its phone app that will allow callers to surpass Do Not Disturb, that is DND. Google's new expressive calling feature is reportedly being rolled out for beta users at present. The high-level preference will be enabled by default. However, in order for this feature to work at this stage, both the parties must have a phone by Google beta version. Once the feature is available, the calling screen will show Mark Call as Urgent card above the usual control. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to Varindia magazine. You can download the Varindia app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.